10 o'clock in the morning. I had a delicious little sleep in last night because I had the biggest weekend, so I've been wrecked. Most important part of the day before I do anything, it's coffee time. What was my favourite time of day? Coffee time. Because of the situation currently in our house where all the coffee has been drank. I'm settling for English breakfast tea in a wine glass. Sort of look like I'm an alcoholic, but I can deal with that. It's a good year. Rightio, so I've just finished editing the video for Rebel Muse, and I've uploaded it to YouTube. So I think it's going to launch. So today is Monday. It's going to launch on Thursday, which I'm really excited about. And Ante's just come over. I think he's downstairs now. Ante's just come over. We're going to do a bit more business work today, getting organised for the launch. We've had to keep delaying it because we've changed some of the sort of ideas that we've had regarding packaging, delivery, home delivery to gyms, all these kinds of things. So we're nutting out a few different things today that we need to get organised, and also like little pamphlets and informational stuff for the packaging, so that people know a little bit about how to reheat their food and things like that. Just the important bits and pieces that need to be done. So we're going to do that for a couple of hours. I'm going to check back with Alicia to make sure she's happy with the final proof of the video. I can't wait to release it. It's so awesome, and it's directly in line with everything that I want to have been doing for a long time. And after that meeting that I had yesterday, that business meeting where I think I'm going to be doing a lot more of the same thing, but on another level, I think things are going really well. So we'll see what Ante's up to. I think we want to do the rice video again today. It's been like well over a month. We just want to catch up on that. The light's terrible. We just want to catch up on that. So yeah, we'll see how today pans out.
Hey!
It's just, look at you, just camera shy.
A few inches later.
This is the final update of the rice experiment. Love and hate.
Yes. And I'm registered again for the 2016 CEO Sleep Out, I think. I don't know how many years I've done this in a row now. Let me just check. 2013. So I've been doing this. I've done 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. So this will be my fourth time doing it. Every year I try and do some charitable works to raise money for, whatever I feel is important. At the start of the year, I'll set some goals, I'll set some targets, and I'll try and raise some cash for some local groups or sporting teams or a project that's happening in the city that people need help with. And I love doing that as part of my everyday practice. I love giving to people. So I founded a website a couple of years ago called 100 Random Acts, and you guys can still go there today. I'm pretty sure it's still live. I haven't really done much with it. Let me just check it. 100randomhats.com. I think so. She looks still live. Yeah, she's still live. So 100 Random Acts. And the whole idea behind 100 Random Acts is that I want people to do random acts of kindness for other people. So just constantly be kind to people, constantly give to people, constantly look after other people. Do things for others without expecting anything in return, basically. And I think we're going to incorporate that into the Primal Move food, business plan in that every month we're going to give some food to charity or donate some food to homeless, or we're going to do one random act every week or once a month or something like that where we give back to the community. So I always try to do things. If you guys can ever find time to give back to the community, make sure you do it. It's so rewarding. You're helping people that really need it. And I mean, you sleep really well at night knowing that you've helped someone else. You know, it's just great. So I've signed up for the 2016 CEO Sleep Out. I'm going to be representing Primal Move Food, which is our new business. So I'm not sure that Auntie's going to do it with me, but I'll be representing our new business. And hopefully you guys can help support me by donating me some money to go towards that cause. And I think you can check it out at www.ceosleepout.org.au, and you can just search for me under ACT CEOs, and I'm more than grateful for your donations. Leave me a little message so I know who you are. I appreciate all your love and support. I've been on the computer since 1 o'clock. It's now 7 o'clock. I've got a lot of editing to do. I've uploaded that cooking video that I did with Rebel Muse a couple of weeks ago, finally, to the web. It's taken me so long to get it all done. But it's done, and I think she's going to launch that on Thursday. So today's Monday. There's going to be another couple of days before she launches, and then I'll release it to everybody else. You guys can all watch it, but it's going to launch on her website first because we were doing it as a bit of a promotion for her blog. I'm going to get up to a bit more work, and then I think I'm going to go out and do some cool stuff later, but we'll see what happens. Got to come up with something creative.
12 o'clock midnight.
Rightio, so it's like 10 past midnight. I've been up for a couple of more hours just doing some vlogs. I want to have a productive day at work tomorrow, so I'm going to go to bed now, but I've got 3 done in the last couple of hours, so that's nice. So it's Tuesday morning, and I've got work today. I'm still about 2 weeks behind with the vlogs. I stayed up last night to do a few, got sidetracked, this part of my life, but I've got a short day at work today, so I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon getting the vlogs done, and hopefully do something exciting today. Or you know what, I might release another one of my articles that I write. So I'll do a little talk about that, give you guys a bit of information about what goes through my mind sometimes. Today's a beautiful day. Just heading into the office. I've got the love of my life here, ready to kickstart my day. Hopefully today's going to be productive. I think I'm doing some planning for a mail out in Tasmania for business, so we'll see what happens.
12 seconds later.
So I just went into the office, and unfortunately the department responsible for proofing the flyers and getting everything ready for me to start the process of getting them all mailed out, they haven't done what they needed to do. They haven't made a decision on what they want to do. So it's great for me. I'm going to go home, I'm going to start working on some more vlogs, I'm going to do some more video editing, and it's going to give me a bit of free time today. I might go to the gym, might do a little bit of exercise, because you know what, you really got to get it done. You feel fresher every day when you train. At least an hour, get it in there. Even if you don't have time, make time. I'm so glad. Just the day is absolute perler. Rightio. So it's coming up to winter, and every year I've sort of got this tradition where just before winter hits, I start doing ice baths, you know, a couple times a week, and there's a protocol that a guy called Dr. Jack Cruz developed, and it's called COLD THERMOGENIS. So basically what you do is daily you do a practice where you submerge your face only, in ice water for up to a minute. So you hold your breath, submerge your face in ice water in a sink, and you do it for a minute at a time, or however long you can, up to 10 minutes. So if you can only hold your breath for 30 seconds, you've got to do it 20 times, give yourself a break in between. And you know, especially when you're first starting out, you want to be careful because it really stings your face having ice water. It's close to, I think it's like close to 0 degrees, you know what I mean? So you don't want to get the water anything lower than 12 because you'll damage your skin and things like that. But the practice actually helps your body maintain temperature in colder weather, so you can wear a t-shirt and shorts outside and you won't get cold. It's perfect. I do it every single year without fail. If you do it all year round, winter, summer included, you'll actually lose weight. So Dr. Jack Cruz, he's got this theory, and it's peer-reviewed study, so you can go and check it out on his website, drjackcruz.com or whatever it is. And he's proven that we've got this neural pathway in our brain from our ancestors that's unused in the modern environment because we've got heaters and all these kinds of things all the time, so our body doesn't adapt to the cold. Okay, so you see people in colder climates like the Inuits in the Arctic, in these regions, and they don't need as much heat, and they can swim, like people from Iceland and Greenland, they can swim in ice water no problem for kilometres without it affecting them. And it's just part of our neural network that we haven't used, or as Jack says, it's untapped. It's an untapped resource that nobody's using. So you can actually retrain your body using his protocol, like I said, with the ice face and then ice baths, and then even he goes one step further. And if you want to lose weight on certain parts of your body, you can actually place blocks of ice on those regions, and it actually burns the cell receptors that store fat in those regions. So I did it a couple of years ago. I lost a shitload of weight. You can continue, and Jack, he's not really that big on, I'm not going to say he's not big on nutrition, but nutrition isn't the main part. It's the cold thermogenics that actually cause the weight loss and things like that. So in conjunction with a really good diet, you'll get absolutely ripped. I went from something like 135 kilos at my biggest when I was a chef. I went down to 88 kilos, ripped, and it was the best. So I'm probably up around about 105 at the moment. It's a comfortable weight for me. I'm eating healthy. I'm still, I'm not shredded, but I'm not fat. It's a comfortable weight for me where I can pretty much eat whatever I like whenever I like, within reason, and still be fit and healthy. So I'm going to start now. I've got the CEO sleep out happening. In a couple of weeks, so I want to prepare for that because I don't want to get sick when I sleep outside. And this is the thing, you guys, you need to get behind me and support me in raising some funds for the homeless people of Canberra, because I'm doing it for one night and it can cause softies like me to get sick after one night. Imagine what it's doing to young children or people that are homeless on the streets that haven't got the same opportunities that we do. So check it out, Jack Cruz, ceosleepout.org, get behind it, and hopefully I get some footage inside the AIS and I can show you what the methodology is. I wonder if they'll let me. So we're in the cold plunge right now, Wolfgang and I, and how long have we been going? We've gone for 9 minutes 45 seconds straight. So look, the general procedure for doing a cold plunge, they've got a few instructions up on the wall where they say that you can just do 1 minute in, 1 minute out, 1 minute in, 1 minute out, or you can do like 10 minutes straight. So back to the cold thermogenics, like I was saying, you adapt to cold. So currently I've been in here for 8 minutes straight. You can tell I haven't even got a shiver happening. And Wolfgang's fucking doing pretty well himself. Look at Wolfgang over here.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to shiver that much when, considering in Hamburg growing up, I would spend about 1 hour a day swimming in the lake, in the river, and in the harbour every day, no matter what the weather was outside. So, 10 minutes 45 seconds now in the 10-degree water is literally water off a duck's back.
Wolfgang and I have just decided that instead of just doing the 15-minute straight, we're going to go for the full 20. But if we feel alright after the 20, maybe go for the full half an hour in the cold plunge. That's what it's about. So European genes. I mean, Wolfgang, in Hamburg, they do this all the time, wouldn't they?
It is.
All right, so for an update, we're at the, what are we, 27.5, 28 minute mark. Still going strong. Thank you, Wolfgang.
Very good. That's this. Woo!
30 minutes straight. Feeling fresh. We just finished our plunge. Did the full half an hour straight, and I think we're gonna go get some grilled. We really earned that grill, didn't we, Wolfgang?
Yeah, we did. Honest, yeah, fuck, I got nothing.
Just cactus.
Yeah.
You just cooked yourself way too hard, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Dude, half an hour in the plunge is a long time.
Situations will arise in our lives, but you gotta be smart about it. Celebrations with the guys I sacrificed, 'cause you could not sleep without it. Girl, cause I love you. You are my girl.
Why is the roof fucking so low in this?
See,
Smash my
for
head.
the world of you. But so you know, you don't have to go, baby, nana. 'Cause I'ma be alright tonight. You don't have to go, baby, nana.
Amen.
I'ma be alright.
I waited.
I've done it again. It is it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm fresh as a daisy. I'm absolutely fresh as the daisy. I think it had something to do with the fact that I stayed in ice cold water, which was like 10 degrees for half an hour today. So I'm zooming, and I haven't had any coffee. I've just been drinking lemongrass tea. It's fantastic. But some exciting news. I've spent the whole afternoon working on vlogs. So I've done 4, I think, and I'm catching up. I'm at the point now where, let me check. So the date today is it's now the 18th, but look, I was 14 days behind earlier today. Now I'm only 7 days behind, so I'm catching up very quickly. Yeah, and by the looks of things, I skipped a day here, so I'm only really 6 days behind, this is willy. It's great. I don't even know what's willy willy. I've never even seen that before. Willy willy, I just made it up. It's really cool. We launched the business tonight at 8 o'clock. We didn't do any Facebook advertising as such. We've organised that to launch tomorrow. We just did a really casual post on our private pages, launching Primal Move Food, and we actually had customers buy already. So within the first 5 minutes, we had our first order. That's pretty cool. Like, I don't think you could ask for anything more than that. That's a pretty big achievement. So hopefully tomorrow, when we do the Facebook advertising, we're going to get a few more people purchasing. It's going to be good. We've got a 2-week lead-up period to when we start doing deliveries. So the 1st of June, somewhere around there, 1st, 2nd of June, whatever the week is following that our deliveries start, people are going to be getting their meals, and we're just going to grow from there. It's going to be huge. So certified organic meals delivered to your house. We've got a meeting with the manager for Toll Priority. He's coming over to my house tomorrow at 11. And we're going to work out some arrangement with the courier on delivering our goods within a 4-hour turnaround from on the day that they're due to be delivered, and they'll be packaged, iced, everything like that, and recycled material. So check out our website, www.primalmovefood.com, if you need some more information about that. And look, at this point in time, I'm going to go to bed. I'm happy I've got on top of a lot of stuff. We've launched the business. We've got customers already. Today was a really good day. Look after each other. Live the dream. Ciao.
For that phone call. And then I served you what you was asking for.
Josh with Wolfgang right now. We're about to go do a cold plunge.
Yeah, so this is part of the Eurotrim Body Fit Physique workout plans that I sell on my website, wolfgangworkout.co.de. And basically, the workout we're doing today involves taking an espresso for a walk on the treadmill for 5 to 10 minutes. And then you will go to the sauna for 45 minutes to 2 hours. After which, you then take ice cold baths, water chilled to 5 degrees centigrade for about 30 minutes to 1 hour. All of the details are available on wolfgangworkout.com. I go into a lot more depth with the training, but that is basically the gist of things.
Yeah, so hopefully we get shredded today.